With a former WWE star indicted on serious charges and more, this is Pro Wrestling Central. My name is John, and you're watching the Wrestling Report. During an interview promoting Real American Freestyle Wrestling, Hulk Hogan claimed he wrestled Brock Lesnar after the star returned from UFC, which is not true, and said he worked with former WWE star Shelton Benjamin, except he referred to him as Benjamin Shelton. Now, Benjamin has responded on X, writing, "Message to Hulk Hogan. You lost me forever with your don't get caught, or as you would call it, apology speech. So rather than screw up my name and pretend we ever had any sort of camaraderie, which we never had, please do me a favor and keep my name out of your mouth." Shelton Benjamin's manager and AEW MVP would also chime in, calling Hogan a pathological lying piece of human excrement. With many fans referring to Becky Lynch as Becky Hogan, the star responded to this during the Raw recap show, saying, "And after all of that, people go around and compare me to the scummiest person on earth after everything I've done for them, so now I'm the bad guy? I'm supposed to sit here and take it even though I haven't done anything wrong? I broke through the glass ceiling. I changed the game." Recalling his returns to WWE in 2013 and 2014 and having to pay fines for failing drug tests, Rob Van Dam said on his One of a Kind podcast, "When I went to WWE for my return in 2013, it was a $1,000 fine at that time if you got busted for smoking marijuana. I signed a 3-month contract, 66 matches in a course of 90 days. I decided on my own I would take a break from smoking. I smoked a month before starting with WWE. When I gave my first piss test, I did fail it. Still, a month later, because that's how dirty my system was." WWE executive Mark Carrano said, "Dude, you failed the piss test. You were supposed to come in clean." I said, "That's because I smoked a month before and it takes 35 days to get out of my system. I haven't been smoking since I've been here." Recalling his return to WWE in 2014 for a 5-month run, Van Dam added, "This time I was like, I could quit again, and I was just like, no, I'll just smoke my way through it and pay the fines. And so I chose to do that. I got fined 2 or 3 times. It takes 35 days to get out of your system if you're a heavy smoker. If you just smoke a little bit here and there, you're not looking at that many days at all, if it even shows up in your system. It all depends on how saturated you are." When it comes to a reason for NXT's Riley Osborne not having his WWE contract renewed, Brian Alvarez reported this on Wrestling Observer Live. "One of the big things was there are people that they want to go and help out Evolve, and I was told he did not want to go to Evolve, and he made it very well known." When it comes to a former champion signing a new WWE deal, Ringside News noted that Chelsea Green isn't going anywhere. She's locked in with WWE for the long haul. According to Fightful Select, the former WWE Women's Tag Team Champion and first ever Women's United States Champion has signed a brand new multi-year deal with WWE. Green's original contract, which she signed in late 2022, was set to expire sometime in 2025, but WWE clearly isn't taking any chances when it comes to keeping her around. While the exact length of the new deal hasn't been disclosed, sources confirm that Green's contract has been extended well past the original expiration. Speaking about being a part of John Cena's retirement tour in WWE, CM Punk told Netflix's Tadum, "Selfishly, I'd love to be a part of Cena's farewell tour in any which way he possibly sees fit. He wants to tag with me, awesome. He wants to lock back up with me, fantastic. But as a fan, I'm just excited to be here to witness it all." with it said by Ric Flair's son-in-law that the Nature Boy had skin cancer removed recently. Flair himself has now clarified the status of his health, writing, "I'm sorry people have been misled by social media, but I don't have cancer of any kind. Thank you for your concerns and for everyone reaching out. I am absolutely fine, and unfortunately, you'll have to live and put up with me for another 25 years." Going over the possibility of Ronda Rousey returning to WWE, this was said on Wrestling Observer Live. WWE does still want to do something with Ronda Rousey. Shayna Baszler obviously retired Ronda Rousey, or at least her last match in WWE, so I could not say that there's no chance we'll never see Shayna Baszler again. I cannot say we'll never see Shayna again, because if WWE makes a deal with Ronda and Ronda wants Shayna back, she'll be back. Touching on the legal situation of a former WWE name, Ringside News wrote that former WWF wrestler Mike Droz, better known to fans as Duke the Dumpster Droz, has been indicted on a disturbing charge involving attempted aggravated sexual exploitation of a minor. According to a press release issued by Chris Stanford, District Attorney General of Tennessee's 31st Judicial District, the 55-year-old was indicted during the May session of the Warren County Grand Jury. The charge stems from an alleged attempt by Droz to purchase child sexual assault material on April 21, 2024, using his Coinbase account on the dark web. Stanford explained that while the transaction was flagged and terminated before completion, the intent behind the purchase elevated the case to an aggravated charge. Purchasing child sexual assault material is an aggravated crime because the money used to purchase the material is what continues to make child sexual assault material profitable for criminal enterprises, he stated. The case was first tipped off by Coinbase to the FBI. That tip eventually reached the Warren County Sheriff's Department on March 19, 2025, prompting the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation to launch an inquiry. TBI agent Kevin Starr quickly built the case, leading to the indictment. Droz turned himself in after learning about the indictment and was released on a $10,000 bond. He's scheduled to be arraigned on May 28, 2025. The charge, a Class D felony, carries a potential sentence of 2 to 4 years in prison. At the time of his arrest, Droz was working as the DUI coordinator for the 31st Judicial District's Adult Recovery Court program. He was immediately terminated from that role. Officials confirmed that his duties never involved working with children, and all court participants in the program are adults. This isn't Droz's first brush with the law. In 2013, he was convicted of delivering controlled substances, oxycodone and buprenorphine, to an undercover informant while employed as a teacher. He served 30 days in jail as part of a 3-year sentence and paid a $2,000 fine. Droz, who found fame in the 1990s as a garbage man turned wrestler in WWF, last competed in the ring during MLW's 2023 Battle Riot event in Philadelphia. And this was your pro wrestling news update. I hope you're all having a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all later.